Have you tried a bunch of ways to make money online and nothing's really worked? In this video, I'll tell you a number of ways people are using AI and ChatGPT to actually create an income with no tech skills and no big budget. And by the end, you'll know exactly how to start, even if you're starting from scratch. Now, before we get started, can I ask one small favor? If you like what I do here, can you please hit the subscribe button? That keeps me energized to bring you more content. Thank you very much. Let's get into it. Okay, let's get started with tip number one, which is to use ChatGPT to start a freelance side hustle fast. Let me tell you something that most gurus won't talk about. Clients don't really care how the work gets done. They just care that it's done really well and fast and it gets them some good results. Now, you can offer blog posts, email sequences, or product descriptions using ChatGPT, and no one will even blink. My student Alex went from working retail to getting his first $50 writing gig in just 4 days using this approach. Now, you don't need to be a writer, you need to be a problem solver and a solution provider. So ChatGPT gives you the structure, you give it the human touches. That combo alone is better than 80% of the other copywriters charging big bucks on these freelancing websites. Now, if you're not getting any jobs right now, I suggest you stop writing generic proposals. You can use ChatGPT to write custom ones that speak directly to the client's pains and their frustrations. Now, one of my students, Jenna, landed 3 clients in just a week by using AI to mirror the exact tone of the job post in her pitches. So I recommend you start by creating 3 fake samples. Yes, fake, but you need to make them very believable. Not lying, just made up business examples. Now, you can use ChatGPT to actually help you write an email sequence for a dog grooming service, a blog post for a fitness coach, and a product description for a skincare line. And you can show your range. You'll stand out much quicker than a lot of other people. Now, the truth is, platforms like Fiverr.com and Upwork.com are search engines. So if you want to actually get some visibility, you can use ChatGPT to craft some SEO optimized gig titles and tags that will actually match what people are actively searching for on these sites. Now, most new freelancers ignore this, and that's why they probably stay invisible. Now, if you're scared to charge, start at just $20 an hour or $20 per gig. But make your delivery feel like $100, so you really want to over deliver when you're starting out. And with ChatGPT, creating extras like a free headline swipe file or an intro paragraph variations, so you can do some extra things for your clients. This helps to build loyalty and referrals much faster than you might think. Now, don't forget, this isn't about replacing you with AI. AI, it's about making you 5 times faster. Now, you're not selling your writing, you're selling solutions and outcomes for clients and businesses. Speed and sanity. You're helping them to save time. That's what clients will really pay you for. Now, I have put together some free training resources to help you build an online income source using AI. Go and click the link below in the description to find out more. Now, back to the video. Let's now move on to tip number 2, which is to use ChatGPT to build and sell digital products that actually help people. Now, most people fail with digital products or don't do very well because they create what they want to sell instead of what people are already searching for on Google. Now, I recommend you ask ChatGPT to give you, say, 25 different product ideas based on the most Googled problems in your niche. So this is what people are searching for on Google. Now, that one shift alone can 10 times your chance of success. Now, if you've ever said to yourself, I'm not an expert, then here's the simple truth. You don't need to be an expert. You just need to be 1 or 2 steps ahead of the people that you want to help. Now, ChatGPT can help you to outline a simple guide, a checklist, or even a Notion template that solves a very specific micro problem, like how to budget $300 a week as a single mum, as an example. Now, one of my students, Rosa, made her first $127 just selling exactly that kind of niche product. Now, I would suggest that you focus on speed and simplicity when you're starting. Your first product shouldn't be some 100-page mega ebook. Just create a 5-page mini guide that gives someone a aha moment and solves a very annoying problem, or gives them or takes away a pain point. So you can use ChatGPT to help you structure it and then just add your own unique story. That's what makes it more real to the audience. Now, don't just sell the what, you need to sell the actual result and the outcome or the transformation that the audience will get when they actually use your product. So you can use ChatGPT to write your product listings in a way that highlights the transformation. So not download this Notion planner, but something like organize your side hustle in 15 minutes a day, even if you're juggling work and kids. Now, a big myth is thinking that you need a fancy professional website. You really don't. You can actually use free AI tools like Gumroad or Payhip and have ChatGPT to write the landing page for you. So one of my clients, David, made $350 in just 2 days from a $9 product from just using a simple Gumroad page and free Instagram posts. So if your design skills are holding you back a bit, then here's a quick tip to help you. You can pair ChatGPT with Canva. So you can ask ChatGPT to give you the text, some good headlines and some good call to actions, and then just copy and paste into some Canva templates. Now your product looks really professional without a design degree. Now don't forget, you can even use ChatGPT to write your own follow-up email sequences. So you want to stay connected with your audience. That's where the real money is made, in the follow-up. Now if someone downloads your product, ChatGPT can help you nurture that lead and turn them into a repeat buyer or a repeat client over time. Let's now move on to tip number 3, which is to use ChatGPT to start a niche content brand that attracts clients. Now, everyone is screaming about going viral, but here's what I tell my clients. Consistency beats virality every single time. So you can use ChatGPT to create, say, 30 days of content in just a couple of hours. Then spend your time building real connections with your target audience. I recommend you pick a niche that aligns with a pain point that you've actually lived through if you can. That's how your content will feel more authentic. So ChatGPT can't fake your story, but it can actually help you to structure it into a very powerful reel, a tweet or an X, or some good blog posts that really will hook people in. The thing that most creators often miss is that they talk about things instead of talking to someone. So you can use ChatGPT to help you write in a second person tone, in you language. So you want to speak as if you're talking to people one-on-one. Now you want your audience to feel like you're reading their mind and you're looking at their problems, not just giving a lecture. So you can ask ChatGPT for some controversial hooks, like why 90% of side hustles fail or don't do very well, and how yours won't. These kind of things spark emotions and conversations. Now, one of my followers got 28,000 views on a single post using a headline that ChatGPT helped him to write. Now, I suggest that you repurpose aggressively. So you can take one long post and then ask ChatGPT to turn it into a YouTube script, 3 or 4 tweets or X's, and an IG caption. You'll save a lot of time, and then you can show up everywhere without burning out. Now, if you're struggling to grow online, then look at what's already working in your space and in your niche. You can use ChatGPT to actually analyze the top performing content from your competitors, and then you can just reverse engineer the format, the tone, and the message and the style that they are using, and you can do something similar yourself and just do it a little bit better and different. This is how you play smart and not hard. So most importantly, you don't want to just post to get some likes. You want to post to create some loyalty and bring some real value to your audience. So you can ask ChatGPT to help you craft call to actions that invite DMs, questions, and even start conversations. That's how followers will become your buyers. Let's now move on to tip number 4, which is to use ChatGPT to launch a micro agency without hiring a team. Now, the smartest way to scale your income is to stop trading time for money. You can use ChatGPT to create systems that work 24/7, templates and deliverables that let you serve more clients without working more hours. Now, one of my students, Malika, was doing everything herself, burning out trying to write blog posts, managing social media channels, and onboarding clients. So we used ChatGPT to automate client onboarding and content outlines. And she's now charging $1,200 a month and only spends 8 hours a week on client work. So I recommend you pick just one audience, like coaches, local restaurants, consultants, or online sellers, and then just offer a simple done for you service. So you can use ChatGPT to create some blog posts, some email sequences, or some social media content which is specific to that niche. Now the key thing here is productizing. Don't offer custom content. You want to offer a clear package like 4 blog posts every month for realtors or real estate agents. ChatGPT makes it repeatable, so you're not reinventing the wheel every single time. Now if you're worried about the quality, you can combine ChatGPT speed with human editing. So you can hire a part-time VA or a virtual assistant to actually polish the output for you. You handle the strategy and they just handle the formatting. Now you've got a real business. So you can see better results if you focus on the results but not the deliverables. So don't promise emails, promise more bookings, more traffic and more trust. So you want to deliver the actual result and the outcome. And that's the thing you want to promise to your audience and the clients. So you can use ChatGPT to actually help craft proposals that will lead to more outcomes. That lead with outcomes. Now a lot of people think that agencies means huge teams and offices. But I'm here to tell you that's an outdated idea. You can now run a $5,000 a month operation just from your laptop with AI and some smart AI systems that work 24/7, and you can start this week. Let me now give you tip number 5, which is to use ChatGPT to offer a one problem service that people will happily pay for. Now the thing that most people get wrong is trying to do everything. I recommend you pick one specific painful problem or pain point that people already want solved, like writing a lead magnet, fixing a LinkedIn bio, or creating product descriptions, and become well known for that. Now one of my students, Tyler, focused just on writing podcast show notes using ChatGPT and made $400 in his first 3 weeks. He didn't try to do it all, he just solved one problem really well. If you want to know what kinds of problems people are actively paying for help with, then go to websites like upwork.com, peopleperhour.com, or even Reddit. You can search terms like need help writing, or create my email sequence, or social media captions, these kind of phrases. Then just use ChatGPT to create a fast, customized offer that hits exactly what people are asking for. That's how you skip the guessing game and sell real solutions. Now I suggest that you use ChatGPT to create before and after samples of your one problem solution. For example, if you're helping coaches fix their website headlines, you can ask ChatGPT to take a bad one and rewrite it 3 better ways. Then just put those side by side in a Canva graphic. This shows your value very quickly and makes people feel like, wow, I really need this. Now you can increase your chances of getting paid faster by turning your service into a mini product. So you can use a tool like Notion, Gumroad, or Typedream to actually bundle your offer into a $49 done for you service that people can buy instantly. Now one of my clients, Laura, turned a simple Instagram bio rewrite service into a $900 a month just by using ChatGPT and Gumroad and a Stripe link. Now a smart way for you to boost some credibility if you have no clients yet is to offer your service for free to 3 or 4 people inside a Facebook group or even a Slack community. Then just ask them for some honest feedback and permission to share the results. Now one of my students, Michael, did this with email subject line rewrites and turned those free clients into 2 paid retainers just by showing some real improvement. Now the key thing that helps people trust you faster is being ultra specific. So don't say I help writing. Say I rewrite landing page headlines so they get more clicks. Or something like I help Etsy sellers write descriptions that sell more items. So really get specific and really niche down. So you can use ChatGPT to refine this down to a one sentence promise. And when your message is very clear, very precise, and it's very niche, your audience will stop scrolling and pay attention to you. Now to help you get paid more for your work, you can bundle extras. ChatGPT can generate in minutes, like a bonus email subject line pack, 3 or 4 Instagram captions, or an extra product description variation. These don't take very long to create, but they really do add some real value. Now one of my students, Anita, added a bonus swipe file to her ChatGPT powered caption writing offer and immediately got better testimonials and some repeat clients. Let's now move on to tip number 6, which is to use ChatGPT to turn one piece of content into 10 and sell without feeling salesy. Now, one of the smartest things you can do is turn one valuable idea into 10 plus pieces of content across different social media platforms using ChatGPT. I recommend you start with a long form piece like a blog post, a YouTube script, or a podcast episode, and just ask ChatGPT to break it into some short form ideas, some tweets or X's, some IG captions, carousel post ideas, and even some email sequence topics. Now, Danielle, one of my students, turned her 6-minute YouTube video into a week's worth of LinkedIn posts and 2 client inquiries without writing a single word from scratch. Now, if you struggle to come up with ideas consistently, then you can use tools like Trello, Notion, or Airtable to actually track content themes and have ChatGPT generate topic clusters from your main offer or your niche. I suggest that you give ChatGPT your target audience, the kind of problems they're searching for, and your area of expertise, and then just ask it to create a full content calendar for say 30 days. This alone helped my client James, who runs a niche e-commerce web store, finally stay consistent online and grow his email list by over 700 in a month. Now, a common myth is that you need to go viral to make sales from content, but the truth is you just need some consistency and some good engagement. Now, if you want to build trust fast, then you can repurpose your existing content with a story and a solution format. So you can use ChatGPT to take a testimonial, a result, or a mistake that you made, and then just format that into a quick story post that shows some real transformation. Now, Tina, one of my students, started doing this with an old Instagram lives, and now books 3 to 5 discovery calls a week with just content she originally thought was actually too old. Now, I suggest that you don't just copy and paste from ChatGPT, but you actually edit it a bit and infuse your own human insights and your voice into it. So you can ask ChatGPT to rewrite your post in your own tone. So this might be friendly, witty, or even direct. And then just tweak it with a personal detail or your own opinion. This combo of human plus AI will help to build more trust, and because it doesn't feel so robotic. Now, your audience can feel the difference, and Ryan, one of my clients, told me he finally got DMs saying things like, "I feel like you're in my head," after making that small change. Now, you can further boost your visibility by turning ChatGPT into your personal video script writer. One simple workflow that works is this: take a high performing post or idea, then just ask ChatGPT to turn that into a 30-second TikTok script with a strong hook and a good call to action. Now, Jasmine, one of my students, did this and grew her audience by 1,200 in just 2 weeks without dancing, using trends, but just giving really good value to the audience. Now, don't forget to make the content lead somewhere. I always suggest that you ask ChatGPT to write a soft call to action at the very end, at the end of every repurposed post, something like, "Just DM me the word AI if you want help with this," or "grab my free prompt pack in the bio," something simple like that. Now, Luca, one of my students, made this switch and got his first 8 coaching clients through Instagram without any ads, just by adding one simple call to action to his carousel posts. Now, to help you do this a bit faster, you can try tools like Taplio for LinkedIn, Typefully for Twitter or X, and Repurpose.io for video to schedule and automate once ChatGPT has actually created the content drafts. Now, this turns one idea into an entire content machine that helps to build trust, more authority, and sales 24/7. Now, Sandra, one of my private clients, did this. Used this method to take one email that she wrote with ChatGPT and then turned that into a tweet thread, a LinkedIn post, and a TikTok, leading to her first $2,000 month from content without doing anything new. Let me now give you tip number 7, which is to use ChatGPT to create and sell a simple digital product. Now, if your brain freezes when someone says build a digital product, then let me give you a super real way to do it very quickly using ChatGPT. You can start by thinking of one small result that you've had. This could be planning your week better, automating DMs, or even writing your own sales page. Then just ask ChatGPT to help you turn that result into a mini guide, a swipe file, or even a checklist. Now Ava, one of my students, used her ChatGPT prompts for Instagram engagement and turned them into a $19 PDF, which she sold on Gumroad, and she made $500 in her first 2 weeks without a website or an email list. Now, a smart way for you to get some product ideas that sell very quickly is to look at comment sections. You can look at Reddit threads and Amazon book reviews in your niche. Now, you can find what people are frustrated with or confused about. Then just ask ChatGPT to help you create a solution in the form of a mini toolkit, a Notion template, or even a simple how-to guide. Now, Manny, one of my students, found a common complaint in Etsy forums about poor product titles. So he asked ChatGPT to generate high converting Etsy titles and packaged them as the 100 plug and play Etsy titles kit. And he sold 87 copies in 3 weeks using just Instagram DMs. Now, to help you make it look more legit without hiring a designer, you can use Canva, Notion, or Teller to package your content. I recommend that you feed ChatGPT with the raw materials, your process, the tips, or even the prompts, and then just ask it to structure the content into good sections, headlines, and into paragraphs. Now, Nina, one of my students, used ChatGPT to format her Google document into a beautiful Canva ebook and then just sold it as a social media detox plan for $27. She promoted it to her email list of just 300 people and made over $900 in the first 15 days. Now, don't fall for the myth that you need a big launch to make this work. You really don't. The truth is you need proof and not perfection. So I suggest you give away 5 to 10 copies for free to people who fit your ideal audience. This is your ideal customer avatar. Then just collect some feedback, some testimonials, and some small wins. Then you can ask ChatGPT to help you write the follow-up emails and the product page copy. Now, Jordan, one of my students, did this with his mini course on using AI for resume writing. He gave out 7 free access codes, got 3 glowing reviews, and then sold 28 paid copies in the first week, all from just 1 LinkedIn post. Wow, that's it for this one. 7 practical tips that you can start using right away. Now, if you're serious about building your online business and creating a sustainable online income, take the next step now. Click the link below in the description or in the comments and go through to my website where you can find some free training resources to help you get started right away. These free step-by-step resources are designed to guide you through launching a successful online business and generating multiple online income streams. So don't wait, take action today. Click the link below and start your journey right now. And please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It really does energize and motivate me to create more content for you. Thank you very much indeed. And if you want to connect on social, you can find me on LinkedIn and Instagram. The links are in the description below. Thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel, and have a wonderful day.